workout and I'm in my car as usual. But I just wanted to get on here and kind of chit chat with y'all some and uh maybe address some things. I don't know. But as far as some updates and stuff, y'all probably already know this already, but I know there was some misunderstandings about the court cases, or the restraining orders and stuff that JP Diddy was trying to put out, and the cases, they were not settled, and there is a difference. They were not settled, they were dismissed. And I saw that Allie had said something about that on TikTok, so I thought I'd bring that over here on YouTube. I don't think she posts on YouTube. I know she's on TikTok, so. And what if I can do green screen while I wait? Maybe so. Let's see. Oh, I'm a doggy. That ain't what I wanted to do though. I don't know. But I was gonna work on some videos tonight while I was off, and to be honest, I really just don't feel good, and right now I'm in a lot of pain, so I'm gonna hold off on that because it's gonna be a reaction, and I haven't even watched it all yet, so I wanted to do that with y'all. But like I said, I'm not gonna go with it tonight, so. Can you hear me okay? Whoever, all messages. If anybody's, see 4 people. I don't see anything in chat yet. Oh yeah, I'll grab my ice cream. Something cold right now is really nice feeling. There we go. What's up? Yo. How are y'all doing? YOLO. Wanna sing a song? Shut up, dirt, dirt. Okay, I must just be getting some random people. That's not nice. Did y'all just happen to see this, like, pop up, or do y'all know what, like, do y'all know who I am, like, what I do and stuff on here? I am very random. I am very random, yes, I am. Never know what might happen. I just randomly popped up. Is that what you're saying? Yes. I don't know what you do. Well, for the past, for like 10 months or so, I have been covering the Mica case, if y'all have heard of that. And been fighting for DV victims and other victims and helping people pretty much. Shut up, dirt. Whoop whoop. Yep. But yeah, that's pretty much what I do. Defend other people. And hi, kitty. So who is dirt? Oh, okay, never mind, I see. But you're happy to be here. I'm happy you're here too. Yeah, I see you. I do not care. Well, if you do not care, you do not have to be here. That is for sure. Hi guys, back in hospital with 6 surgeries since July. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better. You got beef with Jones? I got some beef too with somebody, but not last name Jones. But all right, well, with the updates with the restraining orders and stuff last week with protesters and court, it was not what they say it was settled. It was dismissed. So probably do look zesty right now. I'm not feeling too zesty, that's for sure. But I do think there will be more lawsuits and stuff coming up soon. No telling how many, or you will give what? Prayers for you. Is you done by me? I enjoy watching your videos about John Paul and Mica. Thank you. Yeah, I was gonna work on some stuff tonight, but like I said, I'm not feeling good. So I mean, I'm not gonna, my brain ain't gonna function at full capacity. So I don't want to just, I don't know. But I did want to at least come on here and say hello to everybody since I had a day off and had a little bit of time. Thank you, Michael. It'll be all right though. But yeah, I got a text last night. I was actually out working my second job, and I got a text, and then I started getting messages and stuff about last night, and I guess I ran out of data or something on my phone, even though it's supposed to be like unlimited. But so I had to hurry up and get home, and I got to catch a little bit of the so-called live that Robbie did. And I liked how he's like, I don't know who's doing this. And then you hear Johnny say, Veronica, listen. Could anybody see anything that I was saying in chat last night? Because according to some other people, they couldn't see what I was saying in chat. Why you can't cuss on this? I see people cussing all the time. Yeah, I always wondered about that. It's like, I could post something, like really pour my heart into it, and it's like YouTube or TikTok or whatever, they're like, oh no, you can't do that, and I mean, it's no cussing, it's no like anything bad, it's just like stating facts and stuff, and it's like I get in trouble. Oh, you couldn't see none of my comments? Yeah, I think they got me blocked in the comment section now, which is crazy. So he can't say that he's reached out to me or anything because he's got me blocked on everything now. But I can still give him a view though. So I was gonna watch the whole thing and pretty much, I mean, like watch it with y'all, I guess, in a sense, because I mean I just saw a little bit of it. But yeah, and normally I wouldn't even say anything because I mean it's about me or whatever, but he's kind of, he's doing too much, especially going after other people, and then and then he's gonna buckle down and come back at me. So yeah, can I turn the light on? Yeah, you really don't want to see my face right now. The left side of my face right now is swollen. I didn't even feel like putting on makeup or anything today, so I'd rather y'all see me as, I don't know, I guess when I feel more like me. If that makes any sense. Let's see. I like dirt being random as hell. Well, we random over here. You never know what might could happen or when I might pop up or like it is so hard for me to make like a time schedule or anything for anything because it's always something. Hi, G Wiz. Says, come on, I don't care what you look like. You still fun to talk with. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I got videos where you can see my face and stuff. Like I said, right now I'm left side of my face is kind of swollen, so let's see. That's crazy. He wouldn't help you with, yeah, yeah. He sent me a bogus link. So when he says that like he's helping victims and helping people get to the FBI, but he's sending out bogus links, how is that helping the case? Like I never understood that. And I mean, like some of y'all get it, you know, like the severity of that, and then some, you know, some people are just like, oh well, you know, like they want to gaslight some more or whatever, you know. And it's like, just come out and say it. I mean, it was you. You can't say it wasn't you, and then I go to your Facebook page and say, is this the real Robbie Harvey? And then you block me. I mean, what is it, you know? Yeah, Mr. Famous. Yeah. Yeah, and that's another thing. I mean, there's like so much, there's so much that I have held back with him. And I've kind of let loose on some of it, but I haven't really gone in for real because I know how his diehard followers are, and it's like they come at me like I'm poking the bear, like I'm doing something wrong, and you know, and it's like no. And I mean, one thing I can say is that one of the number one reasons why people don't like me or hate me is because I tell the truth. And I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I mean, I'm just not. I'd rather be hated for telling the truth than be loved for telling lies. I mean, that's just it, you know? And I believe in lifting other people up and not dragging them down. Like, I'd rather see you succeed and you do well, you know, but not stepping all over other people and stuff. Like, you know, when it comes to like this community and stuff, like I thought that we worked together, you know, and we didn't just You know, I mean, because I mean, it really takes like so many eyes and so many different things in this case because it is that big. And I mean, there's like stuff that y'all catch that I don't see. There's stuff I catch that, some of y'all didn't see, or, we see it and then we're like, oh, okay, it wasn't just us. Or, like to me, it's like we're a team, you know? I mean, without y'all, there's no community or anything, I mean, that's just how it is. And it sucks that, when you tell the truth and you try and warn others and stuff, you get blacklisted, or what is it, like shadow banned, and things like that. Let's see what happened to apologize. Yeah, and learning from your crap, from our crap. Yeah, exactly. Like if I'm wrong, like I'll tell you I'm wrong and I'm sorry. I apologize if I'm wrong. The truth is good. Lies are accepted at times, like jail. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, he acts like he gets all this information and stuff, all by himself, but he doesn't. Just like I don't get all the information by myself. I mean, people get info from me, I get info from them. I mean, that's just, I mean, sharing is caring, I guess, but I mean, y'all get what I'm trying to say. And I hate fighting, and I hate arguing. I just hate it. And that's, but I mean, I will step up quick, like especially to defend somebody else, you know, like when it came to the protesters and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna call you out. All that stuff he said about the protesters, and I'm not gonna like butter up to you and still be in your comments like, yay, you're great and da 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 da. No, I'm gonna be in your comments like, tell the truth. Stop gaslighting everybody. That is not what happened. That is not how it happened. Do I think the FBI will lock him up? Some moments I have my doubts. To be honest with you, I have my doubts too. And, because, I mean, it's like you have all this stuff going on, and the FBI is supposed to, be like the top tier or whatever investigation, and that like they can go out of, that like they got more leverage, I guess. I mean, if it's so hard to tell, because it's like, all this stuff going on, and they're like, yeah, we knew it was going on, but we did nothing about it. I mean, it's like telling on themselves. You know what I mean? Or like a big embarrassment because they allowed this to go on and allowed it to go as far as it has. So you're not the only one that has your doubts too. That's why I think that something bigger or whatever higher above from FBI needs to, if they're not already. FBI doesn't reveal anything, period, until they have their proof. Then they indict. Yep, that's true too. That is true too. So I doubt they're in somebody's ear telling them play by play of what they're doing and what's going on. Let's see. I think RH is more of an attention seeking. I can't watch him. I wonder if RH is impeding on themes. The peeps that post to help us is with the bad ones. Exactly. Yep. Yep. Yeah. And there was something that Robbie said a while back ago that always stuck with me, and I just never could wrap my head. Well, actually, there's been several things, but he said in one of his videos that he told his wife that whenever she has their baby, that he will always come first. That his needs and stuff will always come first and be over the child. And I'm like, what? I'm sorry, but my babies come first over anything in this world. Even now when they're grown, you know. I mean, as long as they're behaving themselves and stuff. I mean, if they get locked up for doing something stupid, well, you got locked up. Don't call me to bail you out, you know. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, and I've heard different things too about the FBI. Like they were investigating Mica for financials because of the whole Dare to Care thing. I've heard that they were investigating JP for financial, and that the FBI were also investigating for the death of Mica. But going back, when someone said, don't, what was it, don't ask who pulled the trigger, but ask why it was pulled, and then who pulled it, it doesn't matter. But if it didn't matter, like, why are we here? That's how I look at it. It's like, if it doesn't matter, then you're saying, like, justice and the truth coming out doesn't matter. So if it didn't matter, why are we investigating? Why would the FBI be investigating? You know? That is terrible. Yeah, your babies come first. If my baby's crying and needs a bottle, I'm gonna go feed my baby, and you can go make your own sandwich. You know what I mean? I mean, sorry, not sorry. Yeah, and he's even told people, and I guess even a while back ago, but he told Johnny that he was a narcissist. Or a self-diagnosed narcissist. But he did something to make himself better. And Johnny was like, I don't think he's any better though, Veronica. I was like, I don't think he is either, Johnny. And I heard too, I spoke with Danielle earlier. She had called me. And like I said, I didn't watch the whole thing. I kind of watched, I got the tail end of it pretty much, and then I had to turn it off because it was really doing something to me. And I figured, well, I'll watch it whenever I do a reaction, and you know, we can go through it together with the lies and stuff. So, and just like on my other videos that I've always showed receipts, I put them side by side so you could see that, hey, this is exactly what I said. This is exactly what he or they, she, whoever said. And this is what happened. Video, text messages, and this and that and the other. Everything. If I got it, like I told you in the beginning, if I got it, you got it. Let's see. It would matter if it was their family. Exactly. Exactly. Just like a narcissist saying, I'm so good, I fixed. Yeah, exactly. that was perfectly said right there. I didn't even, yeah, you're right. Yeah. And I just hate that people can still get hurt by him. I think that's the thing that bothers me the most, is that he's hurting people. And I mean, I don't know. I don't want anybody else getting hurt. in any situation, you know. But oh yeah, talking about Danielle, she had called me earlier, and she was telling me about some of the stuff that he was saying, and I guess like he was kind of playing the interview or some of the interview in like ways to like make it seem like I turned on Johnny, or like I like to kind of pin me and Johnny against each other or something. And trying to think exactly how she said it. But oh, like I was throwing Johnny under the bus or something. And I was like, "Are you serious?" And she was like, "Yeah, that's how it sounded." And I was like, "Oh my goodness." But yeah, there was a lot of context. I mean, if y'all saw him, you know, you could understand the context. Now, do I believe every little thing that Johnny says? No. But I mean, after speaking with him, I mean, and I see it two sides, you know, because it's like, okay, if he didn't have anything to do with it and he just did happen to be there and find her belongings, what if he didn't pick up her belongings? What if he didn't go in there for whatever reason, you know? What if he didn't? How long before Mica would have been found? You know? Would Mica have been found? I mean, would she? She was face down in the water, had debris and a log on her, you know? And we know Robinson County don't investigate nothing, son. So I mean, did Johnny do everything the right way? No. But I mean, if you put yourself in someone else's shoes, I mean, everybody reacts differently to stuff. I mean, I picked stuff up before. I picked up somebody's wallet in the middle of the road, actually, not too long ago. Did a U-turn and got it, and then tracked down the person to make sure they got it back. And then I guess he was saying something about him calling Charles. And, oh, and then clear this up. It was not Charles Randall. It's not the same Charles. I did see that in some comments about it being Charles Randall. It was not Charles Randall. It was a different Charles. And I've actually talked about him some, uh, probably like somewhere in the beginning. And but yeah, it's not the same Charles. Yeah, and I mean, it's like if your adrenaline's going, well, talking from personal experience, like when something happens, like right after it happens, you don't remember every little thing or whatever, but once you sit down and kind of, hold on. Oh, where'd she go? I don't know where my text went. She popped up. What, you going somewhere? Oh, oh yeah, I'm in the car. But it's like, you know, you sit down and your nerves get calm, and then you remember more things. And did Robbie say that he hasn't talked to law enforcement or talked to the FBI or anything? Because Johnny actually went up to the sheriff's office and told them they needed to investigate it more. That he don't believe that she did it, and they turned him away. Am I missing any comments? Oh, there's Danielle. Oh, maybe I do it that way. There we go. I'm gonna see what Danielle says. Oh, okay. All right. So I guess the better wording would be that he tried to use. Hold on. Let me read what it says. Robbie used the interview against him, so Johnny might have gotten upset that you posted it, because then Robbie got a hold of it and used Johnny's words against him. Seemed like something a person could get upset over if he gets backlash from it. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure he didn't play any of the context or, anything else. Oh, and that was another thing too. I mean, y'all know I've done a couple videos about Regina Ward. And I think one of the last ones where I talked about her, someone had gotten them an interview with her, and was trying to play, what is it, like when you're trying to, let's see, not disregard what they said, but disprove, like they was trying to disprove someone of things on Regina. And then whenever I did the breakdown of Johnny's interview and it started coming back around, and people started seeing it, someone all of a sudden changed their story about Johnny, that, oh, Johnny can't be trusted because, this and that and the other. But just a couple of weeks ago or a couple of months ago, you were saying that Johnny's a good guy, y'all. Johnny had nothing to do with it. Oh, but since you didn't get to talk to him, and another thing, Robbie didn't ask Johnny to meet up with him to talk to him. He asked Johnny to meet up with some people to talk to them. He discredits people and tries to make other creators and sources and stuff, like what they say is, not good information, I don't know. Let's see. But yeah, all of a sudden his tune changed about Johnny, and now he wants to send like a mob of people after him. And Johnny was already scared, because he's already been thrown in and, threatened. And I mean, like, his life has been threatened. He's got a family and stuff too. Now, I'm not saying he's innocent, guilty, or anything, but that's not how you handle a situation. Like, you don't do that to people, because, if something was to happen, then we have zero chance of getting truth or anything, And then he wants to sit there and talk about screenshots and stuff as he's showing screenshots of stuff to everyone else. So what's the difference? It's okay for you, but it's not okay for... I screenshot everything. I screenshotted all the messages and stuff that me and Johnny had. He knows that. Let's see. Oh yeah, he'll discredit people, and then later on he'll come back and, after everybody's forgotten that he just got through, you know discrediting someone, he'll come back and say, oh, I got new information, and it's actually stuff that we've talked about weeks or months ago. But weeks or months ago, you're like, oh no, don't listen to them. They don't know nothing. They're just internet sleuths, or they're just recording videos in their bedroom, or making fun of me in their car or something. And it's like, dude, really? Yeah, yeah, and that's more of how I'm feeling too now. I mean, with Johnny, especially after talking to him. I mean, you can kind of get a sense of somebody when you talk to him. And I mean, has his story changed? Yeah. I mean, probably so. But I mean, I wouldn't send like a bunch of people to send hate and stuff towards him. I wouldn't do that, because then you lose your chance of getting any truth. Who wants to come forward when, you got someone with that many people that, and I mean, he was already getting death threats and everything else, in the beginning. I seen the messages. I showed y'all the messages, you know. So sometimes you can tell someone's character is off. Yeah, yeah. And, hey, I used to like Robbie. When I first started seeing him, talking about Mica's case and stuff. I mean, I had a feeling, like, something don't seem right. But I was like, but I'll give him a chance or whatever, and I'll listen to him. And I mean, he made good points, and he does good with the whole dramatic stuff. That stuff can come into play and be good as a benefit at times. But like when the thing that really made me like him was whenever in the beginning, and he came out and said that Mica had the restraining orders, she had all this stuff, but the medical examiner and anybody else, you know, didn't seem to know that, and just released her body to him and let him cremate her so quick, and pretty much hold her hostage, from the family. And the way Robbie, explained that and said it, I mean, it was very good. I even used it in some of my videos. So, I mean, it's not like I'm coming from like a place of hate, or, I mean, I have anger towards him, yeah. And I'm not gonna sit there and just let him continue telling lies on people and discrediting and, like stepping on people and stuff. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, and someone had commented too that he had said that he had gotten some kind of nomination or something for an Emmy award for Mica's case. And then after that, he started yelling even more after that, for more dramatic, being more dramatic and stuff. And that's really when I had to turn it off, because I can't do yelling. Like, I just can't. Like, not in music or anything. Like, my husband, he likes like alternative and stuff, like Lincoln Park and stuff like that. But when they get to that yelling and stuff, like, I just can't do it. Yeah. Mm. I got some ice cream dribbled down my lip a little bit. Actually, it's slush. Sonic's got a strawberry shortcake snowball slush thing or something. Anyway, it's really good. I usually get one a day until they quit selling it. I tell you what, though, having something cold really is making it feel so much better, though. He said he is nominated for an Emmy Award, yes. He is acting and screaming, trying to win it. See, that's sad. I mean, I understand, like, passion for something, you know, but I mean, you can tell when he's just being overly for no reason, you know. And, you know, I've tried to looking that up, too, to see if I could find anything where he was nominated for any kind of Emmy or anything, and I think I came across one thing, but it wasn't anything like we would think it is, you know, like red carpet, you know, like that kind of Emmy. Also, he mentioned a documentary several times on Fitz News interview and his channel. Of course, he will have to star in it. Oh yeah, he will. Oh yeah. That that that's probably one of the things that kills me too. Is like he's got talent. I mean, he does, but he's not using it for good, you know. And that's the sad part. I mean, like he could really probably help a lot of people if he, you know, really wanted to. And I mean, he can't be mad at somebody for not wanting to meet up with some random people somewhere that somebody don't know. I wouldn't either. I'm like, you crazy. Stuff's already dangerous. Now you want me to meet up with some strangers somewhere? Probably some other stuff I was going to mention too, but I don't really remember right now. Yeah, and then he said Fitz News and True Sunlight wasn't sources. I'm like, dude, you crazy. That's where you get all your information from. It's him, and you're gonna say they're not sources? Oh, hope you have a good night, Gee Whiz. Yeah, I'm probably about to hop off myself, go back in. But I at least wanted to come on here and chit chat and see y'all and at least do something, you know, while I had a night off. Sorry I'm not here to stir up trouble, but he did see, yeah, yep, he sure did. Yeah, the fake phone call that he set up and then conveniently left CJ's name in there. Yep. Yep. And I don't believe for a second that that was just somebody randomly calling, or I think Robbie had somebody, one of his family members or neighbor, I don't know who, but somebody to do that phone call, because his acting and his wife's acting was not the best in that. It looks staged. That's the word I've been trying to find. It looks staged. And I'm not saying that to say anything bad about his wife. I mean, so nobody take it that way. I ain't got nothing against his wife. I don't know her. Ain't never spoke with her. She's pretty. She is very pretty. But yeah, Yeah, that was pretty messed up. And he redacted like other names from it, and you know. Oh, I'm glad you said something about that. That was another thing about the call logs. He was sitting there. Was that today's live? I caught some of it too today, where he was saying who deletes their call logs and deletes stuff off their phone, and then the next sentence is, my wife deletes stuff off her phone because she's got an old phone. I'm like, wait a minute. But you just said he's guilty because he deleted a phone number, from his call log. My husband deletes everything off his phone. He's got an iPhone, and as soon as I send a text message or somebody sends him a text message or something, like he deletes it. I just assume that's a guy thing. And women tend to hang on to more stuff. Like I'll start deleting like our text messages and stuff if my phone like has no more memory or something. But yeah, I mean, you can't sit there and say, well, who does this and who does that, and then in the same breath say, oh, my wife does this, or I do that, or it's like you're contradicting there. So, and if I'm not mistaken, that's what Johnny said he had, was an older phone too. So, but yeah, he did that on purpose though, because CJ had spoke up and was talking about him, telling the truth. And then conveniently, what, a couple of days later or something, he gets some fake phone call, and then now all of a sudden he believes that, Mica didn't do it because he got his own phone call, and, whatever, dude. He'll crap on anybody just to, I guess, just to do it because he can. Oh, yeah, speaking of CJ, that was something else I've been wanting to mention too. When CJ went to the benefit, somebody was trying to act like they were the only person that went. But when CJ went to the benefit, CJ let us be a part of it. Like, he did lives and stuff. We got to see Michael Francis sing, and Sierra, and the family. We got the people that couldn't be there got to be, or got to feel like they were a part of it. Someone else didn't do that. The only thing they did was just hop up real quick and say, oh yeah, it's been like this all day, just photo shoots, and everybody's wanting a picture with me, and oh my goodness, oh my goodness, is that really you, Robbie? And but at least CJ let us be a part of it, the ones that couldn't be there. Even protests and stuff. I mean, like, CJ literally takes us with him. And I respect that. And CJ, I know CJ apologizes if he's wrong, or feels like he's wrong, because he's reached out to me and apologized before because of a misunderstanding in chat, you know. And I mean, like, he went out of his way to reach out to me and apologize, and I was like, dude, you're fine, I get it. But, and after he did that, I was like, yeah, that's a real one right there, because not a lot of people will, you know, go out of their way to say, hey, look, I'm sorry, I didn't read the room or whatever. And I was talking about Britney Spears, and he was talking about, which I didn't know this at the time. I was just in chat cutting it up with people. But, but I guess there was a Britney that did him wrong. And I said, I was being funny, like, leave Britney alone. Just playing around, and because we was already like talking about something in chat, and anyway, he saw that one and was like, no, I won't leave Brittany alone. I was like, uh-oh. But then found out why. I was like, oh yeah, I don't blame you there. I was like, nah, I was talking about Britney Spears. Let's see. Signing autographs, yes. Yeah, all the, let's see, I'm seeing some of the comments I wasn't seeing before. Let's see. People's reputation is so easily destroyed by crap. Yes, it is. Thanks for all your hard work, love, lives. Keep going strong and never ever be intimidated by RH and JP. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. Because, I mean, I have thought a couple of times of, I mean, which I'm sure y'all get it. You know, just sometimes you're like, well, you know, it's like you're fighting for something, but then it's like, you know, I don't know. Let's see. Thank you for speaking up. Oh, made us part of it. Yeah, CJ always is crowd loving. Yep. Signing autographs. Yeah, I forgot about that part. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he really got up to say all that. And then that was it. And then I think later on he posted this dramatic scene or whatever about no more victims and, you know, trying to act like he was crying, but not one tear was shed. Like, come on now. Accountability. Yes. Yes, Brittany J. You want my autograph? You know what's funny is I like, even before all this, like even when I was younger, you know how you got to sign the receipts, or you know you got to sign paperwork or whatever. I'll tell him, I was like, yeah, you need to hang on to that. It might be worth something one day on eBay. Might be worth a whole dollar. Let's see if I'm missing anything else. I have to like do different chat filters to see different ones. Welcome to the live chat. Let's see. You're a mess. I'm a mess. Let's see. Trying to see if but yeah, I'm probably gonna hop off of here though. And when I'm feeling back like me again and my brain's not so foggy and stuff, I will watch that, I guess, thing together, and I'll tell you what he's lying about and give you my point of view. Nurses here, please say a prayer for this medical circus. Yeah, I actually saw a doctor yesterday, a surgeon, for supposed to get a biopsy done on a lymph node, and that's what's been causing a lot of the problems and stuff in my face. But, and you know, I don't think of stuff like, I don't know, like as I get older or whatever, it's kind of like it's not bothering me right then and there, that I'm like, you know, I'm fine. But I'll be darned if it didn't start bothering me later on in the day, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, now. Just like a kid. Take them to the doctor, they're fine all of a sudden, but all day they've been running fever and sick as all get out. I appreciate that, Michael. Thank you so much. I'm thinking about just maybe going to go see my regular doctor and maybe getting me one of those steroid shots to help with the inflammation. Because I guess swollen lymph nodes is like something that, I don't want to say common, but something that happens with autoimmune disorders. So It's just my body saying, the devil trying to slow me down. But see what that noise was. Nothing. Alright. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here though, for real. And thank you all that showed up and just chit-chatted with me, and it really means a whole lot. I thank y'all so much. And I hope everyone has a wonderful night. And if today's your birthday, happy birthday. And I will talk to y'all soon. Love y'all. Bye.